Welcome back. It's been a minute. I've been away, but we're back and I'm so excited to be here. Today we're going to be doing another fun Vinyasa yoga flow. It's going to be fun, it's going to be fresh, and we're just going to hop right on into it. So when you're ready, make your way into a nice tall and comfortable seat. Wherever you are, just stack your spine nice and tall, root down through your sit bones, roll the shoulders down your back, and just allow your eyes to drift closed, or maybe even just a soft gaze toward the top of your mat. As you arrive here, just begin to notice the breath begin to soften. And as the breath softens, see if you can find a bit more engagement in your seat. Really honing in on your alignment, stacking one vertebrae on top of the next, tailbone tipping down and under, chin tucking just slightly in towards your chest so that the crown of your head rises up toward the sky. Now that we've got our seat in this very tall and strong position, we're going to start to bring a little bit of attention to the breath, finding a little bit of core engagement as we breathe. So inhaling deeply through your nose. And then as you exhale, pull your belly button back towards your spine. Inhale through the nose, air travels up through the crown of the head. And exhale out your nose, belly button pulling back toward the spine, engage your core. Find two more like this, deep breath in. And a full exhale. One more full breath in. And a full breath out. You can allow your breath to soften, return to normal. And maybe decide if you want to dedicate a person or an idea to this practice, giving yourself a little bit of intention for your movement today. With that at the forefront of your mind, we'll take a deep breath in through the nose and sigh it on out. One more full breath in. And an exhale to sigh. Lovely. When you're ready, we make our way onto our backs. Starting practice on our backs, you can plant the feet down on the ground, knees rise up toward the sky. From here, we're going to bend that right knee, bring your right knee in towards your chest. You can circle out through the ankle, through the knee. And when you're ready, we're going to take that right ankle to the top of your left thigh. So opening up into this figure 4 shape, you can stay here or take your hands underneath your left thigh, drawing your knees into your chest. Maybe when you arrive, you sway the hips from side to side. Pulling that left knee in as you widen that right knee out toward the side, deep opening through the hip crease. We're here for one more full breath in and a full breath out. On your next breath in, we're going to rock along the spine to come into a little bit of a boat shape. So find a lift in your chest. Again, you keep the knees where they are. If this doesn't feel good, you can always just take a regular boat. From here, we're going to do a little bit of core engagement work. As you inhale, lower the heel, lower the shoulders to hover. As you exhale, knees in towards your chest, chest rises. Inhale to lower, and exhale to lift. 4 more times, inhale, lower. Exhale to lift. For 3. Exhale, lift. For 2. Exhale. Last one, deep breath in. And full breath out. The next breath in, we're going to lower down to hover just for 5, 4, steady breath, 3, 2, and 1. Rebend that knee. We'll take a twist over to the left. Drop your right foot down to the floor. Arms can maybe T or cactus out as you gaze toward the right. Soften your gaze, soften your belly. Here for one more full breath in and a full breath out. The next breath in, draw the knees back through center. Do the other side. Plant your right foot down. Bring your left knee in toward your chest. Again, you can circle out through the ankle, maybe through the knee. And then when you feel all loosey-goosey and you're ready for it, we're going to take that left ankle to the top of your right thigh. You can stay here. Maybe you take the hands to the back of the right thigh as you start to draw your knees into your chest. Maybe there's a little wibble wobble side to side, releasing through the low back, opening through that left hip crease. We're here for just one more full breath in and a full breath out. When you're ready, we're gonna take that rock along our spine, make our way back to that boat shape. Again, you can hold here, you can uncross the legs if you want, but as you inhale, we're gonna lower to hover, and exhale to lift everything up. Inhale to lower, and exhale to lift. Continue here with your breath. Keep your heart shining up toward the sky. We're here for just 3. Last 2. Final 1. We'll crunch it all and use that exhale. And when you're ready, make your way down to hover just for 5, 4, 3. Shoulders lifted for 2 and 1. Plant that right foot down. Left foot comes over to the right for that twist. Arms can maybe T or cactus out as you gaze to the left. Softening through the breath. Soften through your jaw, through your forehead. We're here for just one more full breath in. Full breath out. The next breath in, knees through center, uncross. Hug yourself here, big hug, big squeeze before you start to rock along your spine. And when you're ready, we'll make our way to a tabletop position. On hands and knees, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We're just gonna start to move through a few rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round through your spine. Deep breath in, open through the collarbones. And exhale to round, dome out the upper back. You can stay here with these cat-cow shapes, or maybe you start to switch it up. Fingertips moving in different directions, hips moving however they need to move here. Just tuning into what your body's asking for in this space. We'll take about 2 more breaths here with whatever's feeling good, whatever's feeling juicy. And then when you're ready, we're going to tuck the toes, lift the knees just to hover about 2 inches off the mat. Belly button scooping in towards your spine. Lift the back of your heart up toward the sky. So the shoulder blades are protracting here, drawing away from one another. Find that lift in the upper back, hips squared, tailbone tucks down just for 3. Steady, strong breath for 2. And on 1, we find downward facing dog. You can pedal through one foot and then the other. Maybe bending both knees to tip the tailbone up. Hang the crown of your head heavy. Shoulders are drawing away from your ears up toward the sky. We'll take one more full breath in and a breath out. The next breath in, we'll gaze forward, take a slow crawl all the way up to a forward fold at the top of your mat. Allow your upper body to hang heavy. Maybe even release wrists in opposite elbow creases. Maybe even release hands behind your back as they scoop up overhead. We're here for just one more full breath in. And as you exhale, release your arms down toward the floor. We're going to go ahead and heel toe our feet out toward the outer edges of our mats. From here, we'll sit low into a yogi squat. Maybe you stay here, palms coming to your heart space. If you want to find a little bit of a deeper hip opener here, you can plant the hands in front of you and just start to rock the weight of your legs forward. We're here for just one breath in, one breath out. On the next breath, we'll keep the hands planted. Step your left foot back for a lizard lunge. In this lizard lunge, you can keep your back knee lifted, maybe you lower it on down. Maybe you even grab for the top of your left foot with your right hand. Deep quad stretch here. One full breath in and a full breath out. We'll release that. Straighten through your front leg as you fold forward for a half split. You can flex your toes up to your face. Fold your chest forward. If you want an IT band stretch, you can walk the hands over toward the right, stretching the outside of that right leg. Right hip plugs back as the right heel reaches forward. We're here for just one more full breath in. Full breath out. High oats. On your next breath, we're going to come back to that lizard lunge. Tuck the back toes. Yogi squat. Step it up. Sink your hips low. Again, you can stay. Maybe you want to find that deeper hip opener with the hands forward, pressing the elbows into the inner thighs. Maybe you rock your weight side to side here. Just finding some nice opening through the hips. We're here for one more full breath in and a full breath out. On your next breath in, step your right foot back, lizard lunge. Again, you can stay lifted. Maybe you lower the knee down, untucking the toes. If you want to find that quad stretch, you can bend through the back knee. You can bend through the back knee, reach for the top of your right foot with your left hand. Maybe you kick the foot into your hand to find that opening through your chest. We'll take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Next breath, we'll untuck, plant the foot. We're going to step it back for your half split. Extend the leg. Point your toes up to your face. Maybe you crawl the hands over to the left, finding that juicy IT band stretch. Left hip is plugging back as the left heel reaches forward. We're here for just one more full breath in. Full breath out. The next breath in draws us forward. Tuck the back toes, lift off the back knee, high plank. We're going to step it back. Again, hands directly beneath the shoulders here. Press into the hands to lift through the upper back. Tuck the tailbone down and under. Find a straight line from your heels to the crown of your head. If at any point you want to drop down to your knees, drop down to the knees. Take what you need. If this doesn't feel good on your wrists, you can also drop down to forearms. Again, steady the breath here. The gaze is soft toward the top of your mat to lengthen through your neck. Find that core engagement, belly button hugging into your spine. We'll take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck the toes. We'll inhale for baby cobra. Peel your chest up. Draw the shoulders together and back as the elbows hug in towards your ribs. Deep breath in. And exhale, release. Press your hands and knees or plank. We'll find downward facing dog. In your down dog, just notice how this shape has shifted. We'll take one full breath in. Full breath out. The next breath in, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the top. Inhale for a half waist, lift, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, circle sweep, reach your arms high up overhead, gaze past your thumbs. And exhale, Tadasana, arms rest by the sides. We're going to take Sunny just a couple of times. As you inhale, reach up, lift your gaze. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale to lengthen, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands. We'll step, step, or hop the feet back, lowering high to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. One full breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, circle sweep. Reach tall, lift your gaze. And exhale, arms rest by the sides. Last one, inhale, reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to lengthen, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands. We'll step, step, or hop, high to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. And a full breath out. On the next breath in, shift forward into a plank pose. Again, find your alignment here. Tailbone tucks down. Maybe you drop down to the knees if you'd like. But we're going to lift that right leg off of the ground. So we're in this three-legged plank here. Keep the gaze soft toward the top of your mat. Hips level so the right hip plugs down in line with the left. We're here for just 5. For 4. Last 3. Right heel's pulling back for 2. And 1, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the top. We'll meet in that halfway lift breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit your hips low, reach your arms high. Notice the tailbone tucking down and under as the fingertips reach up to the sky. Shoulders relax down your back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, one-legged mountain pose. Left knee reaches up in towards your chest. Plug that left hip in line with the right. Deep breath in. And exhale, kick it back, warrior 3. Notice the left pinky toe anchoring down toward the floor. Chest is lifted. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. We're here for 1 full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, warrior 1, step the foot back, reach your arms high up overhead. Notice the back heel anchoring down, really seal down through the outer edge of your back foot. You can take the palms to press if you'd like, gazing up toward your thumbs. Relax through the shoulders. 1 full breath in, full breath out. The next breath in, interlace your hands behind your low back, press your fists down to the floor. And as you exhale, humble warrior, bow your chest forward. Allow your upper body to hang heavy here. Deep release through the chest, the shoulders. Each exhale, maybe those fists reach further in front of your head. One more full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, warrior 1, reach tall. As you exhale, straighten through your front leg, step your back foot up. We're going to take either a clasp of your elbows behind your back or a reverse prayer behind your back. Deep breath in to open up through the chest. And as you exhale, bow your chest forward over that right leg. Notice your right hip plugging back so that the hips come into one line and your thighs are squeezing in toward one another. Crown of your head hangs heavy as your elbows reach up to the sky. Press your fists together, your wrists together if you're in the reverse prayer shape. And notice the shoulders reaching back towards your hips. We're here for 1 more full breath in. Full breath out. The next breath in, low lunge twist, bend your front knee, plant your left hand as you reach your right arm high. We'll take a deep breath in here. And exhale, side plank. Step your right foot to meet your left, shift your hips high. You can lower that bottom knee down to the ground or reach your top leg up. Find whatever works for you here. Just keep bumping those hips up to the sky, engaging through your obliques, your side abdominal muscles. Steady the breath. We're just here for 5, for 4, last 3. Bring a little smile for 2. And when we'll lower it down, right hand down, lower head alone. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Wash it out with that exhale. The next breath in, shift forward to your plank pose. From here, again, you can lower to the knees. Maybe you lift the left leg up. Flex through your lifted foot like you want to step it into the back of your space. Lift through the upper back. Again, we're just here for 5, for 4, last 3, just 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Deep breath in, full breath out. The next breath in, bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the top. Meet in that half waist lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach tall. And exhale, one-legged mountain pose. Right knee into your chest. Level out the hips. We'll take a deep breath in to prepare. And exhale, kick it back. Warrior 3. We've got this. Find your steady balance. Anchor your right pinky toe down to the floor. Lift through your heart space as the shoulders shrug down your back. We'll take one full breath in. And an exhale. Inhale, warrior 1. Step your foot back. Reach your arms high up overhead. Hips are squaring forward. Seal down through the outer edge of your right foot. Maybe you gaze up towards your lifted fingers. We're here for one more full breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, interlace the hands behind your back. Open up through your chest. And exhale, humble warrior, bow your chest down. Continue to remain strong through the legs. Right heel really pressing down. Nice deep opening through the heart space. Again, the left hip continues to pull back so that the hips are in line. We're for one more full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, warrior 1, reach tall. And as you exhale, straighten through your front leg, step your back foot up. We're going to take that pyramid pose. So again, you can take your hands to grab opposite elbows. Maybe you take that reverse prayer behind your back. Inhale, open up through your chest. And exhale, bow it on down. Stay strong through the legs. Left hip pulls back, right hip forward. Chest and heart just melt down towards your left leg. Press your palms together if you're in that prayer shape as the elbows reach up to the sky. Deep release all the way from your left heel to your left sit bone. We're here for one more full breath in. Full breath out. The next breath in, low lunge twist, plant your right hand. Step the right foot back just a touch as your left arm reaches high. We'll take a deep breath in. And exhale, side plank. Step your left foot to meet your right. Shift the hips high. Again, maybe you lower the bottom knee. Maybe you lift the top leg. Wherever you are, just steady and stabilize your breath. See if you can peel that right hip directly beneath the left. If you need a little bit of help with your balance, gaze towards your planted hand. If you want to challenge your balance, lift your gaze up to the lifted fingertips. We're here for just 5. For 4, steady, strong breath. Last 3. Just 2. And on 1, we're going to flow it on out. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. The next breath in, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the top. Halfways lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach tall. And as you exhale, one-legged mountain, left knee into your chest. From here, we're going to take a figure 4 of the legs. Left ankle to the top of your right thigh as you sit it low. You can stay here, maybe you take a fold, or if you feel like you're ready for it, we're gonna take our eagle shape. So the left knee on top of the right, maybe you take a double wrap of the legs. If you wanna wrap the arms, right arm under your left, as you maybe grab for opposite shoulders, or double wrap of the hands. Really squeeze your inner thighs together as you sit the hips low. Steady your gaze on something that's not moving in front of you. You can find that core control, the belly breaths. Each exhale, belly button pulls into your spine. Here for one more full breath in. And as we exhale, we'll unwind. One-legged mountain pose, maybe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, high crescent. Step your left foot back, reach your arms high up overhead. Hips are squaring forward, inner thighs engaged. Once you've found that sense of stability, we'll take a deep breath in. And exhale, open up warrior 2, back heel pivots down. Relax the shoulders down your back. We find the strength in the legs, but ease in the face. Fingertips are reaching strong in opposition. The next breath in, reach back, reverse warrior, stretch your right side. And exhale, side angle pose. Upper body hinges forward. Maybe you take the forearm on your thigh. Maybe you take the hand to the inside of your right foot. If you want, you can stay here or take a bind behind your back. Wherever you are, just peel that left shoulder blade up and back. Find that engagement of your obliques, those side abdominal muscles we just activated in our side plank. We'll take one more full breath in. And as you exhale, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, fingertips to the top right corner of your mat. We'll stack the left hip on top of the right as you maybe lift your top arm and perhaps even lift your gaze toward your lifted fingertips. If you want to go a little bit further, maybe you hover your right hand in towards your chest. Maybe not. Just figure out what your balance is going to permit you to do today. We're going to take one more full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, back to your warrior 2. Exhale to settle. Inhale, reach back, reverse triangle, straighten through your front leg as you stretch your right side. Maybe you heel toe that back foot in a touch as we reach for a triangle shape. Reach, reach, reach forward. Maybe you take your hand to your shin as you reach your left arm high. If you want to take the interlacing, you can interlace your 2 fingers with your big toe as you open through the heart space. Steady your breath, engage the glutes. Ready for one more full breath in. And an exhale, low lunge. Inhale, steps you to your high plank. And we'll exhale, high to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. The next breath in, we'll bend the knees, gaze forward. Exhale, hop, step, or float to the top. Knee that halfway's lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach tall. And exhale, one-legged mountain, right knee into your chest. From here, you can stay. Maybe you take that figure 4 shape, sitting low. If you feel like you're ready for eagle, we're gonna take that right knee to the top of your left. Maybe there's a double wrap. As you sit low, maybe left arm underneath right, grabbing opposite shoulders, or for that interlacing of the hands. Squeeze the inner thighs, lower the glutes down to the floor. Stabilize your gaze on something that's not moving. Each exhale, belly button pulls into your spine. One more full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale here. Inhale, high crescent. Step your right foot back. Reach your arms high. Hips are squaring forward, deep bend in the front knee. Full breath to prepare. And exhale, open up, warrior 2. Nice. Deep bend in your front knee. Back foot is about parallel with the back of your mat. Soften your gaze over your front fingertips. On the next breath in, we'll reach back, reverse warrior, stretch your left side. And exhale, side angle pose. You can maybe rest your forearm on thigh, hand to the inside of your foot. If you want to take that bind, right arm will come behind you as the left arm comes to grab it behind your left leg. See if you can keep that core engagement to spin your right shoulder blade up and back. Steady your breathing. Ready for one more full breath in. And as we exhale, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, fingertips to the top left corner of your mat, maybe on a block, as you lift your right hip to stack on top of your left. Maybe that right arm reaches up to the sky. Maybe you gaze up toward it. See what your balance will allow you to do today. Every day is different. We're here for just one more full breath in. And as we exhale, warrior two, step it back. On the next breath in, reach back, reverse triangle, straight through the front leg, stretch your left side. Maybe you heel toe that back foot in and touch as we reach for triangle. Reach, reach, reach forward. Maybe you take an interlacing of your big toe, or the hand comes to a block, your shin, or the floor. See if you can allow this lift in your chest to come from that engagement of your obliques, rather than the weight of your bottom hand. Here for one more full breath in. And as we exhale, low lunge, plant the hands, inhale, high plank. Exhale, high to low. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. On the next breath in, bend the knees, gaze forward. We'll exhale, hop, step, or float to the top, meeting that halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Inhale, chair pose. Last one, sit low, reach tall. And as you exhale, left knee